Yeah, let's do this.
We are fucking live.
This is Couple of Roaches.
Couple of roaches.
Roaches. Yeah, buddy. Back for another episode.
Welcome back, my fucking roaches. What is up?
Episode 4.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna start rubbing my nubbin.
You have a little person with you?
No,
Don't like that.
Fuck your life! Bing, 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 bang. Fuck, bing, 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 bang.
We just start this episode by saying we're clearing the air real quick on that one Chinese thing.
what about the Chinese, Aaron?
Hey.
Would you like to extend your hatred?
I'm not extending the hatred. No. What I'm doing is explaining a little bit.
Okay.
I don't hate the Chinese people. It's not when I hate the Chinese government for what they're doing to their people.
Oh, I see.
The main reason why coronavirus got put out there was because there was protests going on in China that were actually gaining ground against the government. And the virus came out, had to stop all the protests because it put everybody inside. My squab with the Chinese is the Chinese government. It has nothing to do with the Chinese people themselves.
Hold up. Aaron, you got some hot water for hating on the Chinese people, and now you're coming in here trying to flip it. Ladies and gentlemen, he's trying to flip it. He's trying to say it was all a social act. He was trying to help the people the whole time. He was saying, oh no, I stand up for the Chinese. All right, say one Chinese word. Go.
谢谢。
逼崽子，你真没见过黑社会啊！操你妈的！敢不敢跟我比划比划？操你妈！操你妈！我也敢不敢比划什么叫黑手？操你妈的你！
Son of a bitch. All right. I didn't expect him to speak Chinese. Is that a real word?
Yeah, it means thank you in, I think, Mandarin.
Oh.
I learned that from a little kid TV show, little Ni Hao Kai Lan.
I'm Kailan. Ni hao. That's how I say hi in Chinese. Say ni hao.
Shut up, bitch!
Oh, good.
That's usually what I say all the time. 谢谢.
See, you have all this Chinese culture.
I have no hatred with the Chinese people.
All right. I believe you. That's how it is, because it is episode 4. Oh my God. It's 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's 4. With a special. Technically 5. One guest so far. She killed it. Lovely. Wonderful. Episode 4. On today's docket, we got some games. We got some fucking scripts we're going to do. We got some breaking news. A couple of big stories. They basically explain why we are roaches in the first place.
They'll definitely get some laughs, might feel uncomfortable.
We'll play a goofy song after, so everything's okay. Let's kick it off.
We got a little game we're about to play, try out real quick.
This is called the 10-word story.
I'll start her off.
Okay.
So seal,
Drove
far,
to
long,
before
getting,
fucked
with.
cacti. All right. That's 10 words right there. Seal apparently drove real far before getting fucked by a cacti. All right. Yeah, that was fun. We should do that every episode. Another quick little game that we can do. We each pick a type of thing, and then we try to name as many variants of that thing as we can until we can't, and then game's over. Fruit? Okay, here we go. You want to start or you want me to start?
Go ahead.
All right. Banana.
Papaya.
Watermelon.
Guava.
Mango.
Grape.
Lime.
Strawberry.
Lemon.
Orange.
Cherry.
Dragon fruit.
Coconut.
Cherries.
Oh, shit.
Fuck.
Damn. That is fucking nerve-wracking. That's fun, though.
Good topic.
Okay. My topic? All right. Dog breeds.
Saint Bernard.
Australian Shepherd.
Pitbull.
Chihuahua.
American Bulldog.
Basset Hound.
English Bulldog.
Bloodhound.
French Bulldog.
Terrier.
Husky.
Malamute.
Akita.
Fuck. Shit. Golden Retriever.
German Shepherd.
English Bulldog. Fuck. Okay. All right. I lost that round. All right. And those are our 2 starting games. Now it's time for 5 minutes of
News.
And I had like 17 chins when I just did that. I'm never going to do that again.
What do we got on the docket for the day? All right, so it looks like Russia has added 7,000 troops along the Ukrainian border. Despite the claims of them pulling back, the State Department hints that Russia's propaganda says that troops are moving into fighting positions. Russia also says that it's returning more troops to bases, which seems to be false, saying now that they've added 7,000 troops to the border. What are your thoughts on that, sir?
So last week, they came out saying that they were pulling back, that they weren't going to go towards the Ukraine border. And then we have spy shots from our drones showing that they were actually moving bombers into positions. So they're literally saying one thing to the press and to the news, and then they're secretly making moves. But so are we. That's the scary problem, because we have troops right now in movement. They're in Europe. They're slowly making their way over. There's definitely a presence of the U.S. You can see it. You can see it online. You can see it on social media.
Well, we're definitely inching our way towards World War III.
I'm hoping that it's going to be like a Cold War type situation.
Last weekend, these former republics formed a Commonwealth of Independent States. This act marks the end of the old Soviet Union.
They would make a presence. It would look like they were going to invade, and then they just chilled at the border for years.
All I gotta say is I will never be drafted because I'll be an amputee. I'll be fucking scot-free, baby.
I also have that plate in my head, so I'm fine.
You know that metal plate in my head?
How can I forget?
I had to have it replaced because every time Catherine revved up the microwave, I'd piss my pants and forget who I was for a half hour or so. So over at the VA, they had to replace it with a plastic one, and it ain't as strong, so... I don't know if I ought to go sailing down no hill with nothing between the ground and my brain but a piece of government plastic.
You really think it matters, Eddie?
I am physically unfit.
I'm like, I have lard-ass syndrome. Trump makes new claims about his wealth after accountants drop him. What do you think about that?
He's probably just spewing some more bullshit.
He's always spewing bullshit.
So let me put it this way. He came out and made reports saying his own presidential run was just so he can be more popular on an NBC network. I feel like this is just some publicity stunt like that.
Where's Minnesota? I don't know anything. I don't know what Minnesota is. Where is that, please?
True. I mean, did you see the thing about last week, though? They found missing documents, and he was shredding files and phone calls and emails and stuff. Let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon.
Hey, all right. Fuck Trump. 2024.
All right, so we got a swimmer off the coast of Sydney, Australia, dies in a fatal shark attack. The first fatal shark attack in nearly 6 decades in Sydney. It's pretty wild, man. Can you imagine getting fucking eaten by a shark?
No, that's up there with drowning, dude. Because, like, imagine drowning and getting attacked by a shark.
Yeah, I feel like both those happen at the same. If you're getting attacked by a shark, you're definitely drowning too. But yeah, man, that's fucked.
Well, did you hear about the dude from Jackass?
Which one?
I guess when they were filming the new Jackass movie, Jackass Forever, one of the guys, he got his hand bit while they were doing a bit with sharks.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and his hand got fucked up, dude.
Yeah.
They said it was like the best initiation he could have had because he's one of the new guys. Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, dude.
Okay. 7 are dead and 14 missing after a Spanish fishing boat sinks off Newfoundland. Spain mourns worst fishing tragedy in 38 years after sinking of Villa Tampantanzo. Yeah, that's fucking shitty, dude. But a lot of those dudes, they know what could happen if they go out on a fishing boat, you know?
That's why I don't go out on a boat.
Hey, I love boats, but like being one of those fishermen takes a lot of balls, dude. It's almost like being a cop.
Why the fuck would he say that?
Imagine doing that shit for like Deadliest Catch.
No way.
Another world news story. China puts coal plants at full capacity, even though it boasts as hosting a Green Olympics.
Oh.
They're basically hypocrites. Again, this is the Chinese government that we're talking about here.
Not the Chinese.
They are saying that they're a green environment when it's historically known that China has some of the worst air pollution and just pollution in general in the world. The fact that they said they were hosting a Green Olympics is pretty shocking.
Mm-hmm. Well, they do it for press.
And clearly it didn't work.
The power plants are literally next to the ramps.
It's just 3 of them.
Yeah, it's like the fucking Simpsons style, too.
You slimy.
Like, that's ridiculous.
Oh, man.
All right. Again, that is not the Chinese people that Aaron hates. It's the Chinese government.
And this has been the news.
News. All right. And now, a word from our sponsor. Well, I know what you're thinking right now. How the fuck did I get this stain on my goddamn shirt? Well, you're probably a fat slob, you dumb piece of shit. So just use 7X. I'm sorry I lost my temper there. I just want you to get that stain out of your shirt, you big dum-dum. 7X has the strongest stain removing abilities. Nothing can stop this combination of bleach and other organic, natural chemicals. Zip, boom, pow, wow. Looks like those fucking stains are gone. Okay, you look great. Look at that shirt. Bye now. Wait. Don't move. Is that another fucking stain on the back of that goddamn shirt? I don't give a fuck. I've used this 7X product like 9 times in 4 washes in this I'm losing skin on my hands. Yep, just keep fucking washing the shirt. That's what they want me to do. They just want me to keep fucking washing this shirt with this goddamn 7X bullshit until the goddamn stains are out of the shirt and everyone's fucking happy. And at the end of the day, everyone go, yay, the shirt's fucking clean. How are the stains coming back? You're not even leaving the room. Fuck it, you have a tie-dye shirt now. You're welcome. 7X is not liable for any issues. Thank you, and enjoy 7X. Oh, because what we just listened to was a little traumatic, and some of those stories were a little sad, I thought we could take a little nice breather, take a little relaxer, and bring back a friend of ours. Someone that we miss dearly over here on Spotify, Mr. Neil Young. Nothing like a good classic Neil Young song. If you're 76 or 94, you probably miss him a real ton. And that's why, if you're listening to this podcast, which we know you are, we're playing some of your favorites from Neil Young. Mr. Grundle, one more for us, please. The Neil Young almost makes you want to smoke some weed. Now it's time for a
smoke break.
Y'all ready for this?
What are you cooking up over there today? What's the accoutrement?
My accoutrement. Well, my tray is sadly down to 1 gram.
What are you cooking with?
I am cooking with my favorite, sour pineapple.
Okay. What form you got it in?
It is the sugar. It is pure white. It is amazing. What do you got over there?
I got some Runts crumble.
Okay.
Not bad. And then maybe for later, I got some LA Kush Cake shatter.
Okay.
And then in the fridge, I got some Gorilla Glue wax.
Mm-hmm.
And I got some London Pound Cake crumble.
Oh, say less. So my accoutrements will be restocked to a full amount.
and then I have the Gorilla Glue flour.
Oh, you want to bring flour into this conversation? It makes sense to bring flour into the conversation because last week was a Valentine's Day. You know, we celebrate love, we celebrate the flower, we get high with the love. Love is like a circle, not like a square, but like a circle. Not like a square, but like a circle. Ain't no sunshine when she called.
It's not warm when she's away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and she's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away.
Yeah!
So you got me singing in there.
Nope, doesn't count. I'm gonna give a little story before we go into a little script read like last episode. Thank you again. Big shout out to Will Farrell and John C. Riley for personally messaging us and thanking us for killing that script. They said, honestly, if they didn't sign on to do that movie, they would have personally put our names in. They hated it. I lied. Yeah, it was bad. I suck. I can't sing. Okay, moving on.
What story you got? What are we bringing to the table today?
I have a little story. I hope no one judges me for this story. It's about when certain things are in motion, certain things can't be stopped. And I'll go into detail of what that means. So it was a glorious Tuesday. It's actually about a year anniversary of it. Ironic that I'm telling the story. And I woke up early, got there, figured it would be busy. I could walk in, do a walk-in appointment. I get there right when they open. They say, come back in an hour and a half. That was the earliest appointment they could squeeze me in. So I go, okay. I know where I am. I had to drive like an hour away from my house to get to where I was doing the appointment. But I know the area that I was in because I've been there before. So I said, know what? I'll go get some breakfast. I do that. I'm eating a big fucking sourdough breakfast sandwich from Dunkin'. and it just grease bombed the shit out of my face, hands. I just felt like the big fattest piece of Jabba the Hutt slob, just looking like a gross bastard in a Stop and Shop parking lot. Devoured that thing. I left feeling good. I'm at a stoplight. I go, oh, damn. I had like, one of those pains in your gut where you're just like, oh, fuck. And you know it's gas.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, damn, if I just fart right now, this pain will immediately disappear. And it'll be like the best like vibe. It'll give me chills, goosebumps. I'm like, yo, I'm ready for this fart. I'm hyping this fart up in my head. I do a little leg lift at the stoplight. Here it goes. And when I tell you about a half gallon of what looked like oatmeal shot out of my asshole. Luckily, they were able to postpone my thing like 25 minutes, and I just made it in time. And I ran home, changed my pants, wiped my ass aggressively, and then left.
You didn't like get like clean up a little bit?
So I drive good 2 hours away from my house. Buying my weed now. It's later in the day. I totally forget about the incident that happened in the morning, and I have another feeling of a fart. Did I learn my lesson?
Nope.
I pushed that fucking fart again. Half the amount of oatmeal this time. And Dookie, I probably shouldn't even tell this story because it makes me sound disgusting. Also, how do I come back from this?
Don't trust the fart, my friend.
That, and also, I don't know how I feel about sourdough breakfast sandwiches now. I don't know if they just don't sit with me. Or slap poetry, yelling, angry, waving my hands a lot. Specific for a few odd things. Cynthia. Jesus died for our Cynthias. Just cried. Runaway bride. Julia Roberts. Julia Rob Hurts. Cynthia. Cynthia. You're dead. You are dead. Bop, boop, beep. Here, we can do a different one. That shit just geeks me.
Yeah, did you hear that last thing I just played?
No.
This thing right here.
If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits? Different types who wear a day coat, pants with stripes, or cutaway coat, perfect fits.
Okay.
Young Frankenstein, 1974.
Putting on the Ritz.
If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits? Different types who wear a day coat, pants with stripes, or cutaway coat, perfect fits.
It's right there. Look at the course. Okay, I'll be the monster. I want to be the monster. Please let me be the monster.
If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits?
I was just peeing. Hold on. It's right there. It's right there. If you're blue and you don't know where to go. Let's do the whole scene.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, from what was only recently an inarticulate mass of lifeless tissue, I give you a cultured, sophisticated man about town. Hit it.
If you're blue and you don't know where to go, why don't you go where the fashion sits?
That was Young Frankenstein, 1974.
Now it's time for Two Truths and a Lie. I can do the Whitey impression from 8 Crazy Nights. I'm allergic to apples, and my dick is 12 feet long.
So, the truths are you're allergic to apples in the first one. So, I started smoking when I was 13. Never been outside the country. I've had glasses all my life.
I'm going to say the glasses one.
Glasses is what? Truth or lie?
A lie. I think maybe you got glasses halfway through your life.
In high school.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a lie.
All right. Top YouTube video throwback of the week.
One of my favorites of all time. Drinking out of cups.
What does this guy think he's an Indian? Was he a goddamn asshole? What the fuck is he doing? Not ever. No way. Now he's Johnny Hammersticks. Hammering away like he's freaking Tommy Noble. What the hell's he doing? Thinks he's got it going bossing over. No way. No way. What is this garbage?
I'm king of the trees. I'm the tree meister. Mr. Balloons. Mr. Balloons for hands.
Oh, Jesus. The Baileys?
I'm all glad.
Hi there. I'm old Greg. Pleased to meet you. What you doing in my waters?
Just taking the air, you know. Not fishing.
Well, then how come this hook's in my head, fool?
It's nothing to do with me, sir.
It's attached to your rod, mother liquor.
All right. YouTube yodels.
You can do the annoying orange.
Fuck the annoying orange. That's where I draw the line. Title guess. This is a segment where we each have a movie that the other person has not watched, but we have seen, and then we give them the title, and then they try and guess what the movie's plot is and describe it to the other person based off only on the title. All right, there's 2 players. That's how the game works. There's no points. The points mean absolutely nothing. Let's play. Is that the only clue we get? Is we get one actor and then the movie title?
And like the setting.
Okay.
Like you just like say like because this one's in London. That's what I'll say where it is. Like they're gangsters in London.
All right. Yours is Cape Cod. Summer Rentals with John Candy.
That's about a family that goes on vacation down to Cape Cod.
Okay.
That's like their summer house. They probably live down south. You know, go there so it's a little cooler in the summer.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna say some shit happens within the family. Maybe like one of the kids get in trouble or some shit.
Okay.
Maybe like a bear attacks their log cabin.
A bear?
You know?
Okay. Go on.
They get through it or whatever, and then they somehow come out as a stronger family, like all those other movies, like they do like that.
All right. And that's it?
That's it.
All right. So Summer Rentals, you heard it here, is a movie with John Candy. Down the Cape, the family gets attacked by a bear. And everything's resolved at the end because they love their kids. There you go. That's Summer Rentals for you. All right, and Legend.
Tom Hardy, and it's set in London in like 1940 something, 1950.
Okay. I'm thinking Tom Hardy. 1940s?
40s, 50s, somewhere around there.
In London?
Mm-hmm.
All right. He's secretly running a like gambling unit in London, like post World War II, and he's like doing sleazy gambling things. And I think at some point, either his like brother maybe he gets captured, or maybe for ransom or something. And then he's like, oh, fuck, I'm Tom Hardy. I gotta go fight a bunch of dudes. And he fights a bunch of guys. And he's like, yo, I am big swinging dick around here. And then Venom attacks him. No, take Venom out. It's 1940s. All right, 50s. Okay, no Venom. Tom Hardy fighting dudes, gambling. Brother gets attacked. Brother gets ransomed. He gets his brother back. Saves the day. They win. Maybe dies at the end trying to save the brother. I don't know. Ta-da! How close was I?
Not close.
Okay, you heard it here, folks. That is Legends with Tom Hardy. It is about a gambling under siege thing in London, post-war. Brother, ransom, no ransom. Brother, fine. Tom Hardy dead? Who knows? Legend.
Check it out.
Check it out and see if I'm right.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
Hey, put a shirt on, is what people would be saying to you if you didn't have this fantastic tie-dye t-shirt. We are doing a fantastic sponsorship team up with 7X. As a member of the Hasbro family, and again, no relation to the toy company, we are proud to bring you tie-dye shirts. I know what you're thinking. Well, what's the deal with this tie-dye shirt? How is it different? Well, what if I told you that tie-dye shirt right there is supposed to be a normal shirt? Everyone likes to make a powerful fashion statement, but why not make that fashion statement with a shirt that's not supposed to be tie-dyed? But it is. From Stain. Oh boy, is it like magic. We take those Stain shirts and all we do is we add a little bit of 7X and boom, tie-dyed shirts.com. Now it's time for smoke break number 2.
Dose.
¿Cómo se dice? Smoke break.
Got some LA Kush Cake Shatter.
All right, and this is the flower for Hiley in South Portland. We have banana bread, birthday suit, grapefruit haze, lip smacker, mimosa, Mr. Nasty, punch breath, living soil, titty sprinkles, banana jack OG, chem dog, time warp, Bahama Mama, Tangy, runs, knockout runs, and GMO, Dosey, Gelato, Mac 1, Citrus Black, Orange Kush, Purple Punch, and Tangelope. And that is their flower. If you want to give a little story.
A little story? 2018, I think. It's definitely one of those years. But my buddy was going to college, Carter College. So I was like, all right. He asked me up there to go see him one time. I was like, well, Eric, I'll come chill up there. And we were chilling, getting fucked up, playing a bunch of 2K, fucking around. And like his girl was there with him. They were chilling in his bed while we were playing. And all of a sudden, one of her friends comes through. She's I'll be PC about it. She's a small person. And she's fucked up. Like, she just came back from a party or something. She just beelined it right for me because I was sitting in a chair. She beelined it right for me and just started, like, sticking her tongue down my throat. And, like, damn. I guess. Like, this isn't necessarily what I want, but, like, I heard she get mad good head. So I was like, all right, well, I gotta try this shit out, bro. Like, at least get some bone, right?
Okay.
So she starts walking me back to her room. I'm saying I'm not trying to do nothing else.
Yeah.
So fucking sitting there, or we get to her room, like get undressed, laying on her bed, and yeah. So she starts giving me don't. Honestly, some of the best I've ever had. Shit was nuts. Give her props for that. But
Okay, props for good dome. Props for good dome.
In the middle of it, fucking, her roommate came in, tried to start a conversation with her, but like when she came in the room, she went, "Hey, shit, right on her lip." Yeah. Like, I'm like, so you either can like join in or you can leave because you can't just sit here and stare. She ended up leaving, so like, all right, weird. And then she kept going, and then all of a sudden, like, she turned around, like, laid on her back, and I'm like, what? I'm like, oh, no.
No.
Oh.
Okay, I guess so. And then we go at it for like a little bit in that position. And she said she wanted to be on top. Like, that's okay, because I don't want to be being rude and shit in the middle of it, but like, I also don't really necessarily want to do it.
Yeah.
Whatever, she gets on top. It's just not a good feeling. Like, I'm not saying that the sex was bad, but like, it just nothing
felt right.
Yeah, it was a very, very strange situation that I will never, ever put myself in again. My theory behind all of it is that they give you terrible luck if you fuck them. Terrible luck. I had the worst luck for like a year after.
Do we clip it?
She still hits my buddy up, saying, asking if I'm around or if I had like talk about her or any of that shit.
Well, it's ironic because you brought her up on episode 4. Send her the link.
Bad luck charm.
Is that her cereal? These taste terrible. What? We got music.
Get down, get down.
Alright, so the newer one is 20 Karat Jesus by Freddie Gibbs.
My ambitions as a rider, nigga. Surviving off that powder, nigga. Currently smoking that kill. In the hills where you can't find a nigga. Crack cocaine, microwave. Then I was on that time, nigga. No sleep, bags under my eyes is designer, nigga. Blinded and misguided, nigga. Heavenly Father, take the wheel. I'm on the interstate with some gorilla way shit they could give me like 20 years.
Okay.
If you haven't heard that, that shit bangs.
That song is so good, dude.
And then for throwback, I'm gonna have to go with Shook Ones Part 2 by Mobb Deep.
I got you stuck off the realness. We be the infamous, you heard of us. Official Queensbridge murderers. Tomorrow comes equipped for warfare. Beware of my crime family who got enough shots to share for all those who wanna profile and pose. Rock you in your face, stab your brain with your nose bone.
It's late, but it's still not too late to listen to it.
I was about to say, if you're just now figuring out that Mobb Deep's a group, then damn.
Bro.
You be sleeping.
Look at my eyes, son. I'm not even doing this on purpose.
What is happening? Homie, your recommendation is sleep.
Alright, what do you got for music?
Okay. So the new song I'm going to recommend is $Signs by YG Tut and Michael Da Vinci.
Think he out and hypnotized, waving their hands side to side. Know this sleazy down the slide, know Mikey deep down the slide. If I let her spend the night, she think that she won a prize. $signs be on my mind, $signs be on my. I'ma cook it up and make the streets go whoa, whoa. Got the recipe on the petite, like whoa, whoa. Might just cuff your bitch, do it with ease, like scoop, scoop. This how it sound when you wake the beast, like whoa, whoa.
That song's wicked dope. And my throwback song is the song Black by Pearl Jam.
All right.
I used to listen to that song all the time. Okay, we got a show.
But I'm going to plug planet Earth.
Tonight, we've got a rather different program for you.
I am David Attenborough, and I am 93. I've had the most extraordinary life. It's only now that I appreciate how extraordinary. The living world is a unique and spectacular marvel. Yet the way we humans live on Earth...
Okay.
Yeah, it's a great docuseries with the legend himself, David Attenborough. Get really fucking stoned and watch a bunch of animals.
Okay. I'm going to suggest What We Do in the Shadows.
We have been invited to our neighbor's superb owl party.
Hey, you guys made it. So, how come we never see you guys around here during the regular season?
They never seem to be around during the day. It's like they're vampires or something.
Everything's going to be okay.
A-okay.
Okay.
We are Nadia and Laszlo, the human music group. Laszlo has always been quite musical.
She's a superb lyricist.
We're feeling honey for love. We're feeling honey for love. We're feeling honey for love. We're feeling honey for love.
If you like vampires and you like comedy and you like Taika Waititi and you like Kyle from Workaholics, that show's wicked funny. Yes.
One of my favorite movies of all time. Again, this is another one that I can just watch over and over and over. Django Unchained.
What's your name?
Django.
Can you spell it?
D-J-A-N-G-O. The D is silent.
Hey.
I know there's some people that don't like the movie, but it's fucking great. It's an amazing movie.
Yo, Jamie Foxx was actually talking about this last week.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was talking about how Quentin Tarantino, when he first showed up on set, Tarantino like kind of freaked out. He explained that like Django's a slave. Like that he shouldn't have all this attitude and like have all this swagger, that he should get it towards the end, you know? Mm-hmm. And like he really drilled it into Jamie Foxx, and they asked him, they're like, will you ever work with Quentin Tarantino again? And he was like, in a heartbeat. He was like, that type of directing is like exactly what you need, because he freaked out because he cared so much about how that character is seen and how that character's plot is supposed to arc a certain way, and that he just really wanted the actor to understand that. He just really wanted him to succeed. So, and I think he did, dude.
He did. And the German guy there, Christoph Waltz.
Yes, Christoph Waltz. That's a bingo. You got to give it up to fucking Leo too, dude.
Yeah, they all killed it. And Samuel Jackson.
Oh, every movie.
What? Say what again? Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. Say what one more goddamn time.
Yeah, Leo cut his hand open.
Yeah.
On that movie and just
kept going.
And I bashed in your skull with it. You would have the same 3 dimples in the same place as old Ben.
Hey! Now lay your palms flat on that tabletop. If you lift those palms off that turtle shell tabletop, Mr. Pooch is gonna let loose with both barrels of that sawed off. There have been a lot of lies said around this dinner table here tonight, but that you can believe. Mr. Moody, would you be so kind as to collect the pistol hanging off these boys' hips here?
And the Oscar goes to Leonardo DiCaprio. This is the first Oscar and 6th nomination for Leonardo DiCaprio.
Give him an Oscar, guys. Give him another one. Give him them all. Everyone send him to his house.
Keep sending them.
If I had a movie, I'll have to give it to Point Break with Keanu Reeves and Patrick Swayze.
The ultimate rush. Nothing that comes close to it.
Not even sex.
We are the ex-president.
Total commitment. It's a real thin line between life and death.
I'm not a crook.
It's not tragic to die doing what you love. If you want the ultimate, you gotta be willing to pay the ultimate price.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and please don't forget to vote.
You want to nail the bank robbers and be a big hero? Definitely. The ex-presidents are surfers.
If you haven't seen Point Break, you're fucking late because that movie came out in 1991. It's about a cop that has to go undercover as a surfer because there's a surfer gang going around robbing a bunch of banks, and then he's there to fucking stop them, and they call him Johnny Utah. He's like, whoa, I'm a fucking cop. Also, his partner in the movie is Gary Busey.
Oh, yeah?
So you know how well that went. All right. There you go. Yeah. And yeah, that was the weekly recommendations. And if you want to go ahead and play that Frankenstein thing one more time.
Yeah, did you hear that last thing I just played?
No.
This thing right here.
If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits? Different types who wear a day coat, pants with stripes, or cutaway coat, perfect fit.
Okay.
Young Frankenstein, 1974.
Putting on the Ritz.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
It's February again, so we know love is in the air. We hope everybody out there is practicing safe sex, of course. That's why Frumpy's, the proud condom company for tuna can-shaped cocks since 1984. Hey, no need to be embarrassed. Don't be silly, wrap that willy. No glove, no love. Don't be a fool, cover your tool. Protect the fish, then dip it in the dish. Plug your funnel, then enter the tunnel. Don't be a joker, wrap your poker. Frumpy's since 1984. That's episode 4, everyone.
Yeah. Wrapped up another one.
Please like, follow, subscribe.
Download. Keep listening.
Keep listening. Throw shit at us. I don't care. Comment. Ask us questions. Our DMs are open. Please. Be a roach. Talk to a roach.
Roach to roach.
That's a ghost horse cock to you, sir.
Hey, what happened?
Let's do a special thanks.
We got Medford, Massachusetts, Morrisville, Vermont, Framingham, Massachusetts, Southampton, Massachusetts, Westboro, Massachusetts, Franklin, Massachusetts. We got Charlotte, North Carolina, Brooklyn.
Fuck your life! Bing bang!
Marlboro. We got Boston, West Palm Beach. We got Worcester, Massachusetts, New Bedford, Oakdale. We got the Looney in Socket, Rhode Island, Colchester, Connecticut, Meriden, Connecticut, Hyde Park, Massachusetts, West Roxbury, Massachusetts, Rockville, Connecticut, Brighton, Massachusetts. We got New York. Oh yeah, Newton, New Hampshire. Oh, and in Cumberland, Rhode Island.
We see you, Cumberland. Yeah, big thank you to everyone for listening. Remember to crawl under your fridge, get under your mattress, anywhere you can find a roach, especially in an ashtray.
Episode 5 sneak preview?
Episode 5 sneak preview. We're going to be talking about sports. We're going to be talking about cannabis. We're going to be talking about Red Bull. We're going to be talking about books. We're going to be talking about snickerdoodles. We're going to be. All right, I'm rambling.
Check us out.
All right, let's talk about 9/11.
What the fuck?
Clip it.
Oh, God, there is no drummer better than Neil Peart.
It ain't easy being cheesy.
It ain't easy being cheesy.
And that's the way the cookie crumbles. And that's the way, I like it.
Yeah, and then Fred's over here like, hey, ladies, you want to see my penis?
Call back.
I apologize, because now everybody sees me as the dude who shit himself twice.
Shit everywhere. There's shit everywhere! Damn it! There's shit on the windows! Oh my God! My house is full of shit! He shit everywhere! Look what he did! He shit all over the wall!
See y'all next week, motherfuckers. This has been a couple of roaches. Boom. All right, man. I think we did it.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Anything you want to say about the Chinese?
Like I said, I appreciate the people, just not the government. Shish.
逼崽子，你真没见过黑社会哈！操你妈的！敢不敢跟我比划比划？操你妈！操你妈！我也敢不敢比划什么叫黑手
What's wrong with you? 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 What's wrong with you?
I need 100 black covers for 100 bad men, 100 black grapes so I can lay their hair. I need 100 black preachers with a black sermon to tell from 100 black Bibles. Why we send them all to hell? I need 100.
What's wrong with you? 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 What's wrong with you?
I need 100 black cow.
What's wrong with you?
Black cow.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
Black cow. I need 100.
What's wrong with you?